What's up, everyone? This is Isaac with Hunger Smash Fitness. We are doing another profile today for World Ultimate Strongman. Um, Today we are looking at Aivars Smaukstelis. I think that's how you say his last name. He is from Latvia. Really interesting individual. He's been in there a little bit longer, but yeah, he's a really fun strongman to watch as well. If we go back here, we can see how he did. So with World Strongest Man 2020, he ended up third overall in Heat 5, and then he's the one that actually beat Terry Hollins in the Stones to go to the finals. And so you can see here, he got third in the Farmer's Walk. He tied for third, I guess, with the deadlift. Got first in the loading race and then third in the dumbbell press, which put him in third place overall. So consistently third. He's a very consistent individual. Once we got into the finals, he didn't quite do as well. So you can see in the medley, he got, what was it, seventh, I think? And then deadlift, some of them didn't quite do as well. Keg toss, he did better. And then log ladder, he did a little bit better. Atlas stones, middle of the pack. So overall, fairly solid guy. And of course, this is just one event. I tried to find spreadsheets from other ones as well, and I couldn't find them. This is the only one that I could pull up. But overall, he's a solid guy. He's very middle of the pack in a lot of things. He's not the best. He's not the worst. So we can see here he's been doing a lot of training. Here's 400 kilograms for 4 reps. And remember, with the death lift ladder that they're doing, I think it's 5 reps total, but you have to load your own plates as well. So it goes from 300 to 400 kilograms. So he's got the strength. He's got the power. He's losing his plates right there. He's got it where he's able to do it. We'll see. I think doing the deadlift is going to be really interesting because it's going to completely gas you, dropping the bar, running, putting the plates on, and then resetting and doing your next rep. It's a very different type of movement. So here he is, farmer's walk, 165 kilograms. That's decent weight. Not sure how far that was. He doesn't have it listed here. But yeah, he's got some great grip. You can see right there, he really gets underneath the handle there, really grabs it hard. He's got some great grip stuff on him. Let me see, he had a couple other videos I wanted to see. Is this one? Yeah, 100 kilograms for 4x4. So here he's training the dumbbell. Dumbbell's not completely one of his best events. That's still decent, getting, to be honest, you're looking at all these guys, right? These are the best in the world. There's not a lot of people I know that can press a 100-kilogram circus dumbbell overhead. So it's not a 100-pound dumbbell. It's 100 kilograms, so 220 pounds, and it's the circus grip. So it's a fat grip on it, and they're very, very hard to do. So, saying that he's not the best means that out of the best 0.1% of athletes in the world, at this event, he's not in the best, whatever of those. So it's very unfair to say he's not necessarily the best at it. He is really good at it. But compared to some of the other athletes that are showing up, he's not typically as good as them. And then here he's doing a modified medley, basically. He's fast on his feet. If you want to be a strongman, you need to be doing some sort of speed work. You need to be fast on your feet. And you need to be fast on your feet carrying 300 pounds. Strongman is very different. I think it's always funny, hearing other people talking about, CrossFit's the fittest in the world or whatever, where you're running with, 20 pounds or something like that. Well, try running 50 feet with 300 pounds. It's a whole other level. It's very, very different. And and he's moving fast. And this is a very, very interesting type of cardio as well. If you've never done heavy loads like this for time over distance, it's a lot of fun, but it'll humble you very, very quickly. So as you can see, he's moving pretty quickly with those. He's got some good speed on him. Here he's doing some more dumbbell. Yeah, so he got the 125 kilogram dumbbell on this one. Yeah, and he's got the Evolution Athletics belt. I really need to get one of those. Brian Shaw, if you ever see this video, I would like one of those belts. I just don't have, 100 some bucks right now to shell out for them. So 300 kilograms, 6x3. So he's definitely getting the cardio side of it. And again, with the deadlift, you have to remember it's ascending. And so it's 300 to 400 kilograms going in 20 kilogram increments. So you're going to need to be able to do the reps, but you're also going to need to be able to drop the bar, load the next plate, reset, and lift again. So yeah, if you're not following Aivars, definitely look him up, check him out on Instagram, give him a follow, give him a like. Yeah, 21 ton before World's Strongest Man. That's a pretty heavy truck. Truck pull is another thing that it's a lot of cardio, especially with the way those straps are on your chest. They're pulling down, making it harder to breathe. You're really trying to breathe deep, get that airflow. A lot of times when you're pulling a truck, you sound just like the truck engine behind you with the puffing and bellowing. It's a lot of work, but very strong dude. Very very interesting guy. So yeah, if you are not following him, definitely check him out, give him a follow. So how I have him placed. I have him placed 14th with the axle deathlift. He might do a little better than that. We'll see. As I've said in all the other videos, there's a lot of guys that are really good at the deadlift that are showing up. And I think the deciding factor is that you're going to have to be loading your own plates. If you slip, if you misload a plate or something like that at any point, it's going to set you back a lot. So it can really humble a lot of these guys very quickly. A lot of these guys who are really good at deadlift may not necessarily be good at loading their own plates. Dumbbell for reps, I think he's going to be 7th. I think he's going to be fairly middle of the pack with that. It's not his best event, but it's not his worst event. There's a couple guys that are definitely better than him at the dumbbell that are showing up. But yeah, we'll see. I think he has a decent shot at that. Carry and load, I have him at 5th. We'll have to see. He's fast on his feet, and with the implements and everything that they have going, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how everyone plays out. Just because everybody that we've looked at so far, they're training with implements for a carry and load, but not necessarily the implements that will be at World Ultimate Strongman. So the way you train, the way you're training, grabbing the implements and everything, if you have to change it suddenly, it will slow you down just a little bit. So we'll see how everyone adapts to that more easily. And then 10 stone run, I think he's going to do fairly well in that. But again, we'll have to see. There's a lot of guys that are showing up that are really good at stones. I think he's probably going to do I think he's going to be somewhere in the middle of the pack with this. But again, we'll have to see. It's all it all depends on the day of, the events that are there, how well prepared they are, whether anyone gets a stomach bug the night before or anything like that, how jet lagged they are. There's so many factors going into this. But yeah, so that's Aivars. Once again, if you haven't followed any of these guys, or all these guys, make sure you go and check them all out. Go give them a follow on Instagram. Show them some love. Definitely help them out a little bit, because these guys are, this is, for most of these guys, this is not their primary job. They are doing this for fun, and they still have to do other jobs to try and feed their families and everything. So any little bit that you can do to help definitely goes a long way. So anyways, that's all for today on Ivers. Once again, this is Isaac with Hunger Smash Fitness. Just remember to always improve that 1%.